Tell me your name and what you do for FMC.
So my name is Brandon Schrage. I'm the technical service manager for the states of Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming, and parts of Kansas.
We want to talk about fall residual herbicide programs. So why don't we just start with you giving us some ideas, suggestions in terms of managing these types of programs.
Well, so the idea of a fall residual program is born on the concept of the zero tolerance policy when it comes to weed emergence, weed control, and how that pertains to seed going to the seed bank. And so we look at our troublesome species, the amaranthus, Palmer amaranth in particular. We can get emergence late into the season. And basically the concept is born is that we do not want to give these weeds a fighting chance to potentially be selected for resistance with post applications. And so if we come in after harvest or later in the fall, early winter, put down a fall residual program, when those soil temperatures start to drop below 50 degrees, our soil applied residual herbicide is actually going to stay intact until those soils begin to warm up and we start to see emergence again. And so with products like Authority MTZ, Authority XL, what we can do is we put those products down. They're available to us in the spring when we start maybe having kochia emergence or early spring annuals that are starting to come about. And that gives us a fighting edge to start off the season.
So it is very important that you try to prevent these late season weeds from really maturing and producing seeds, if at all possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because the seed bank is going to be the number one contributor that we're going to be fighting years down the road. You know, our yields may have already been made. A lot of guys are going to get very tempted to say, oh, well, this is a successful year. You know, the bills have all been paid, but we got to start thinking immediately for 2020. It's going to be a whole holistic approach.
Is there a particular, how do you know when the best time is for your particular field, let's say?
So it's going to depend on geography. It's going to depend on the environment that you're dealing with, whether or not you had a cover crop present or not. But what we want to see is immediate weed control during and after harvest. But what we want to see is that fall residual being applied once soil temperatures are 50 degrees and fall, because that's going to ensure that our product is going to be there. The microbial activity in the soil is going to be low, so we won't have degradation. It'll be present for the spring. And if we have a year like we did in 2019, where it's very wet spring, guys couldn't necessarily get out and apply a pre when they wanted to, that product's going to be there to help them get to that post-application timing.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Brandon, for visiting with me and sharing that information. We're here at the Ag Media Summit. I'm Chuck Zimmerman.